Hello friends, welcome to my channel. You are watching my Blender tutorial, and in this video I am going to discussing about the modifiers in the Blender. So what is a modifier in the Blender? In the previous video I discussed about the properties panel and the color panel and many things in my previous video. But now I am going to discussing about the modifier. As I told you before, I will discuss modifier. So first we have to create an object. So simply press Shift A and create an object is a cube. We are in the wireframe view, so let's switch to solid tab. Solid view is here. Now friends, as you look that, and as you can see here our cube. So how the modifiers works? So look at this. As we know that there is a various setting in our phone, then we can change frequently one by one as per our requirement. So we can also change in the Blender to an object as per our requirement. Just I am going to discussing about the modifier, and I will discuss each modifier one by one. So first I am going to discussing about the array modifier. So what is the array modifier? The array modifier used to be duplicate an object in the various directions. Just like I want to duplicate my cube in x direction, so it will be it will be duplicated in the x direction. Just look at this, there is a two objects here now, and I want to decrease the count into one, so only a single object here, but I want to increase this and I want to create more objects. So look at this, we can go to here one by one x, and when we increase the value is increasing in the x direction. Okay, but I also wants to increase into y direction. So how it can be possible? But when, just look at this, when I want to increase in the y direction, it's not increasing. There is something zigzag here, but I don't want any zigzag things here. So what can we do? Simply set the value into 0. Let's create another array modifier, and here we can switch the value x to 0 and y to 1, and now we can increase our object into, we can duplicate our object in the y direction. Okay friends, you can make a simple and creating just like a amazing and fascinating objects here. So friends, the array modifier used to be duplicate an object in the x, y and z directions. Okay friend, so the constant offset. What is the constant offset? It will be separated to our object here. So this is a constant offset, and you can change the direction as your requirement. Just I want to distance in x direction, the x direction distance. You can change the simply y direction distance here, and also z direction distance. You can change simply as your requirement the constant offset here. When I check it and not check it, okay, let's check it. Object offset. What is object offset? Click on the object. It is not clicking here because object offset is requirement and another object. Just look at this. When I simply create a sphere, and the sphere is here, our sphere is here, and I simply click shade smooth and go to the modifier and click on the object. Just look at this, all of our objects are separated. Why? Because it is a causing of the sphere. Look at this, all our objects are separated. Why friends? Why? And all our objects are separated. Why? Because of our sphere. And as you think that we should have to undo this right now. Okay, you can select your object, merge. You can change the UV offset and first and last copies on all of things. Okay friends, you can merge all your object into one object. So friend, I think you will better understand about the array modifier. So you should have to do practice in the various type of objects, just like the monkey, Suzanne, and sphere modifier, and sphere, and another objects like that. There is a various object in the Blender, and you can try to practice it. Okay, and you can practice on this. So I simply delete it and create another cube here. So second is bevel modifier. So what is the bevel modifier? Look at this. When I click on the bevel modifier, it modify into the edges of this object is smooth here. Okay, and when I simply increase segments, look at this. When I simply increase segment, it's more smoother. When I click shade smooth here also, then look at this, the object is so smooth. Wow, it's just like a dice. It's just like a dice. And my friends, When I simply change to vertices, and you can change bevel along with your vertices and edges. I require you should have to change by the edges, okay, because it's too simple. And the vertices, you have seen that there's a more of problem in the vertices, so I think you should not use vertices. But as your requirement and as you want to do, you should have change this value alongside what you want. Just look at this. Okay, when I change about the vertices, wow, it's really pretty good. Angle, profile, customs, and it's like a hexagon. Okay, it's like a hexagon. And I want to change the custom properties. So looks preset, we don't have any preset. We simply click on the plus, but there is no preset here. When I want to reset view, then reset view. And when I'm loading support loops, okay, and we can simply change here our value. You can see that. Wow, it's amazing, the changing then our object into amazing, my friend. It's very amazing thing. As you think, wow, I can't understand that the Blender can do this type of thing. Let's change this into cornice modeling, and when I change simply into vertices, okay, wow, this change is too slightly and too simply. It's depending on our graphic card, okay. So this is the bevel modifier, and as I talk about it later, it just look like something zigzag. What is this? I can't understand it. What is this? I'll make it too simply, but it's looking something fascinating, and it's too good, yeah. It's too good. Wow, the Blender creating something like this, and I can't understand that, because the Blender is open source, and we can have open source, and we can create anything in the Blender. So friend, I think you should use this. Okay, one thing I forgot. If you are new on my channel, then please subscribe my channel, okay, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. So let's delete our bevel modifier. Okay, now I delete bevel modifier. Let's discuss about the Boolean. The Boolean modifier, I think I should told you about the Boolean modifier before. First, I'm going to create a new object, sphere, okay, and simply drag into here and make it smaller and click here. So what is the Boolean object modifier works? Look at this. I simply create on the sphere on my cube, create Boolean modifier, and let's go. So the working process of a Boolean modifier to making a holes and making something like empty things, okay. When you are in the Archipack and Archimesh in the Blender, we will discuss about the later in my next videos. I'm going to be discussing about Archipack and Archimesh. This is the type of add-ons, okay. So making a homes, architecture, and various things in the Blender. So this modifier is used there, but I am simply give you an example. So how it works? Just look at this. I want a hole in my cube. So how is that possible? Just look at this. I simply click here on my cube, select Boolean modifier and pen drop and click here, okay. Now when I click on my sphere and simply press H, look at this, there is a hole in my cube. I think it's look like a cube, or it's like a sphere. Just I simply press Alt H, and now taking a shade smooth. Now when I simply click H, look at this. Wow, there is a hole in our object. So we can create simply hole in our object by this Boolean modifier. So first I want to delete sphere, and let's create something better. So I add a mesh, a cylinder, simply rotate into Y direction to 90 degrees, okay, Z direction into 90 degrees, okay friends, and simply scale it into Y direction, make it smaller, and let's go to our Boolean object, click here and when I simply hide it, just look at this. Whoa, wow, wow, what is this? We create a hole. Okay, it's looking fascinating. So friends, I think you like the Boolean modifier because it's help us to create something better. Just like that, we want to create a hard surface in the Blender. Okay, the hard surface is the main creative part of in the Blender. Okay friend, but we are not going to discussing about it because it's too deeply topic. But I'm going to discussing about to you about the Blender introduction, Blender interface, and anything in the basics of the Blender. Okay friends, so please, if you like this, okay, just look at this. We discuss about the array, bevel, and Boolean modifier. In the next video, I'm going to discuss another 3 modifiers. So friends, if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel, and if you have any query about my models and my videos and anything else, then please comment me. I know that my English is too not so good, but I'm trying to better myself, and I know I'm doing better. So please support me and please subscribe my channel, and please, if you have any problem regarding my content, then please comment to me. And if you like this video, then please share to your friends. And if you have most like this and my channel, then please subscribe my channel. Okay friends, we will discuss about the later, and see you my next video. Bye bye.